Welcome back to the Chisme Corner. I'm your host, Vee Rivera, your Latina amiga and go-to chismosa for all the chisme that actually matters. Latina motherhood, beauty, navigating life in our 30s, and keeping our mental health in check. We're keeping it raw, relatable, and a little spicy. We'll also be getting into pop culture topics. I promise we will be getting into pop culture topics and all the best reality show tea because tú sabes que I love me some tea. So get comfy because the chisme starts now. All right, guys, today is a super special episode. I have my sister coming on and one of my besties, Shawna. I've known this woman for I think going on 9 or 10 years, ever since I moved to Delaware. She was the one who sold us our house. So we do a shit ton of real estate with her, and she's just always been a close family friend. And she just became like my sister, our family, basically. She recently went on vacation with us. We took her to Puerto Rico, and she's my little white girl. She's my little gringa, and I love her so much. And I am so excited to just hear her thoughts and how much she loves Puerto Rico. I'm also going to have my sister with us because she also came on the trip. And this is the first trip that I've been on with my sister. Let me tell y'all, I think since we were about 9 years old. I think the last time we've been on vacations together, I was young. She was like a teenager. I think we went to Florida because my grandparents live in Florida. And we used to go there pretty much every year just to visit. And I think that is the last time that we've ever been on a vacation together. Like, we've done little trips here and there, like Ocean City, like little things, but we have not been on a vacation. So I also want to get her point of view on, our vacation for the first time in years, like literally over a decade. So these are my first guests on this podcast, and I'm so happy that it's actually family. And I'm just really, really excited to talk about our experience because, as you guys know, we did go to Puerto Rico and we went to see Bad Bunny. We went to see Benito. We went to the residency, and it was like nothing I have ever experienced. When I'm telling you, like, I am so fucking depressed just being back home because I don't know if you guys have been to concerts. I'm sure plenty of you guys have been to concerts, but when you come back from a concert, you have the most depression that you can even think about. Like, it is post-concert depression, like literally. And I got back last Monday and it's Sunday. We're recording on Sunday, so it's been like a week already. And I still feel very depressed. Like, I want to go back. I do not want to be here. I want to just be back at that damn concert and in Puerto Rico. I actually saw this thing yesterday and I sent it to my sister and Shawna in the group chat. And it says, hold on, I'm about to show you right now. It says, study finds a trip to Puerto Rico can instantly boost your mood by 80%. It can also instantly reduce your mood by 80% once you go back fucking home. So yeah, we're struggling with that. I also had, oh my God, y'all, I had the illest I had the illest neck pain when I came back. I think because I took like window seat when we were coming back. And so I was like pressed up on the wall of the plane, like right where the window is. And I was sleeping. So my neck was like this the whole time. Like, it was bent. Like, I look like the freaking bent neck lady from I don't know if you guys have watched fucking Haunting of Hill House. I've been rewatching it on Netflix, so that's why this reminds me of it. But one of the best shows on Netflix, by the way. But yeah, I felt like the freaking bent neck lady, and I had to go to Walmart and buy. People were telling me to get Tiger Balm, like a pain relief ointment. So I went and got that. And when I tell y'all are the goats because I ain't never heard of no Tiger Balm in my life. And when I put that shit on, like, I was putting it on every like 2 to 3 hours, and it was definitely relieving the pain. Like, it was helping so much. And I also just like the smell of it. It reminded me of like Vicks. But I also, now I have like a little stuffy nose, so I'm like, oh my God, I hope I'm not getting like the freaking Benito flu, but it's all right. We're gonna push through, and everything is all good. Everything is all good. But I also did want to come on here before they come and get themselves comfortable and we start this episode. I just wanted to say shout out to y'all, and I just wanted to give a huge, like, the most appreciation, like, I wanted to give a huge shout out to you guys for supporting the Chisme Corner, supporting me. Like, it's been nothing but great positive things, and I don't even know how to put into words how I feel. Like, I'm so fucking happy and I'm so content, and this is like everything I've ever wanted. And you guys, it's all because of y'all, like y'all tuning in and listening to me every week. And I know it's different. Like, I'm going to say this because I think it's really important. I am not getting a co-host. And I know that a lot of people were, like, oh, you need a co-host and things like that. And no, I don't. I don't need a co-host. This show is definitely just me. If I have guests on, I will have guests on, but this is a just me show, and I'm not getting a co-host, and that's not something that I want to do. So if that is not okay with you, that is totally fine. This is just not the podcast for you. And I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'm really good doing this solo, and it does take a lot to host a solo podcast and to come with topics every day. And, I have sheets, I have Google Docs of stuff that I want to talk about. I have notes, like I have so much stuff that I come to the table with. And of course, it's going to be different than me vibing and jumping off of somebody else and a co-host. It's just me. I'm vibing off of myself and this computer screen in front of me, and I'm doing my best. Like, I try my best to look at the camera and think, okay, this is an audience. Like, this is thousands and thousands of people listening to me. And that's how I do it. That's how I work. So, of course, vibes are going to be different. And like I said, I will have guests come on here and there. I have a few lined up that I really want to have on. Obviously, a lot of those will be over Zoom too. So it's not going to be the same as like in person. I'm trying to get as many in-person guests as I can. I will have Joe on occasionally and stuff like that. But for the most part, the whole reason why I wanted to do this podcast was because I like doing solo podcasts and I wanted to do something that is just me. But something that I've learned along the way of podcasting and stuff is that if you're palatable to everyone, it's because you don't taste like anything. So I understand that I'm not going to be palatable for everybody, and I'm okay with that. So just thank you so much to everyone who gets the vision, who understands, and who is here to, learn a little more about themselves. I've got women coming to me saying they're 40, 50 years old and they love the podcast. And that is something that I literally I love that. I love that shit. I know you guys, by the way, follow the Chisme Corner on Instagram. So I do a lot of stories on there and stuff. And when I first started the podcast, I did go on and I was like, I'm going to talk about navigating life in my 30s and things like that. That's because I'm 30 years old. I am a 30-year-old, 34. I'm about to be 34. Oh my God, stop. My birthday is actually next week, y'all. I'm a 34-year-old woman. So yes, all the experiences and things that I talk about are because I am in my 30s. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that if you're older or you're an older woman that you can't tune in. I think this is for everyone. You can learn something. Anyone can learn something on this podcast. Or, I think the shit that we talk about, I try to keep things very, very relatable. Like, so when I write out topics, I'm like, okay, who's going to relate to this? Like, I look at the age range that follow me and that listen, and I try and make topics that are very relatable for all of us. So that's how my mindset works. Even if I'm not going through something in that moment, if I'm talking about it, it's because I know it's a relatable topic. And that's what I'm going to keep doing because I want it to be relatable for everybody. And so far, I think I've been doing a good job at that because everyone's been DMing me and messaging me saying like, yo, this really relates to what I'm going through and what I've been through. And so that stuff like that makes me happy because I wanted to bring a relatable feel to this little corner. I just wanted to say thank you guys for being my chismosas. And yes, I am currently working on merch. So many of you guys have messaged me like, are we getting merch? Yes, the fuck we are getting merch. And it's going to be so dope. Like, I'm so excited. So many great things coming. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for being here and giving me feedback on the first 2 episodes. And yeah, I love y'all down. I feel like I had one more topic to talk about. Oh, I did have a topic to talk about. Okay. I wanted to talk to y'all because this is probably a common thing, but it's something that I just started doing and I'm loving it. Okay. I'm just gonna tell y'all. For the past couple months, I would say probably since what month? We're in September. Probably since like April, May, I have not been wearing a bra. Like, I've been going braless. I have not been wearing bras. My next step might be panties. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I will take it that far. I don't know. I have this thing where I don't like jeans and stuff like touching me down there, but whatever. I have not been wearing a bra, and I feel like my boobs look better than they ever did. Like, is that fucking weird? I don't know what the science is behind this. I know that I've seen something before that says like bras actually weigh your boobs down, I think, or like they cause them to sag a little bit more. I don't know if this is true. All I know is that people have told me that, and I'm just going with what I heard. But I just started not wearing a bra, and I just wear like the little pasties, especially in the summertime. I don't wear bras, but now since the summertime hit and I just haven't been wearing one, like I am not going back. Like I just feel like when I do have a bra on, I am so goddamn uncomfortable, and I just love being braless now. Like, and I feel like my boobs have never looked better. Like I have never in the last 34 years of my life, I have only had people ask me like 1 or 2 times if I've got my boobs done, and now I get it asked often, and I'm like, I swear, like I've never touched my boobs, I've never had anything done, but I feel like literally since I stopped wearing a bra, they look so much firmer and like they're sitting up pretty. So I'm like, what the fuck is like the science behind that? I guess I'm here telling y'all, throw the fucking bra out. Like we don't need them apparently. So I'm just living my best life right now, like just shaking my tits and just being free. I'm being as free as I can be. So I just want y'all to feel the same way and be on the same wavelength. So toss the bras and I think we'll be okay. I know the big city girl's gonna be like, you crazy, V, I can't do that. I cannot do that. Like these things gonna be thanging, but girl, fuck it. Who cares? Let them thang around. Let them have a party. Let them have a party. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all on that because I just thought it was freaking crazy. So yeah, no bra gang over here. Let me know if you don't wear a bra either, and let's just bask in this ambiance. Let's bask in this happiness because I swear, like I don't know what it is, but I just feel so free and like amazing. Okay, so I'm not gonna babble on, but without further ado, my guests, Shawna and Jessica.
Oh, I did tell you.
What?
Okay. Monday night, I dreamt in Spanish. Remember, did I text y'all on Tuesday?
You dreamt in Spanish?
I gotta look back at our group chat.
I think you did.
Yeah. Like I woke up to Dakita or Dakiti or whatever. Yeah, that was the song I was playing, but my dream was in Spanish. I'm like, how the hell does this keep happening?
I'm recording, by the way. So
oh shit!
It's funny that we have that.
So welcome to Dreamscapes with Shawna, where you dream in languages you don't understand.
I dream in Spanish.
I dream in Russian. I dream in a lot of different languages. Yeah, but I don't know what the hell it says. It's just.
So how do you know it's Russian?
Because when I wake up, I'll remember certain phrases or I'll remember a certain topic and then I go down a rabbit hole. Like I have found a ton of information on people from like 300-400 years ago.
What the
who have some sort of... remember the dream where they were like, why are you doing that? You're Slavic?
Yeah.
That's...
when you were Nueva York. Nueva York.
So yeah, no, I have a lot of weird dreams. And I guess I just... spoke other languages in a different life, or I'm tapping into some shit that I'm not supposed to be in.
For real, they're sending
You're
you
probably
signs.
one of those people that sleep and their spirit and soul leave their body for a little bit.
Like astral project.
I purposely try to do that.
Yeah,
you
but
do.
Yeah,
I'm scared
but
to
maybe
do
you're doing it. You don't notice that you are.
Yeah, but I need to get a little bit better at controlling it. Like last night, I braided my hair because I just felt like the last few nights my dreams have been so freaking crazy, where I'm waking up and I'm like, I just solved like 18 world problems. So last night...
can you solve our world problems?
Yeah, right. Like, can I get a little insight?
We need some, yeah.
So I went to bed with my head braided last night, like, and put intention in when I braided it, because I'm like, y'all gonna stay out my head today. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
oh
sorry.
my God.
Well, sidebar.
Well, this is literally us. Like, whenever we all together, this is
the random conversations.
So random.
So I have Shawna here, and I have my sister Jessica. Jessica.
Juicy J.
That is our nickname for Jess, but y'all know Jess. That's my sister. And then Shawna, she's never been on the podcast before.
It's my first time.
I told them a little bit about how we met. Like, you did real estate for us and stuff, and that we kind of became family. Like, you've been to my wedding.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy how that happened, because...
She helped me buy my first home.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mention that,
So on the ride over, I was like, okay, when did I meet y'all? And I met y'all the winter of 14, because y'all moved here spring of 15. So I was like, shit, that's a long ass time. That's longer than any relationship I've ever had.
Seriously. That's longer than anyone.
And I mean, obviously we didn't become friends until 15, but it was 15. We became little friends, open type of like every now and then hanging out. And then...
yeah, I think we just started becoming super close, like all of us, like over the past year.
You being here.
I moved here is when we really...
yeah, we're like, okay, we've got our little trifecta.
Yep.
No, for real. Like, we hang out so much now.
Yeah,
and
like
I love
every
it.
week. Multiple times a week, 2 days.
Well, Fridays consist of us just drinking wine,
Playing cards,
talking shit, playing skip bow.
You know what I was thinking about too? Like, one of the things that I really liked about our trip is we're like that in the backyard.
Exactly.
But we were around other people who were like
And we
that,
were
and
still
there was
the same
no
way.
judgment.
And it was not different.
Like,
yeah.
in that compilation that you did, I forget which song it was, but like I'm scrolling around, everybody put their sunglasses on, and I was
Yes.
like, it's a vibe. I've got
Yes.
chills, like my
I had
whole
goosebumps
arm.
watching that.
Like,
yeah.
because
But they say everyone in Puerto Rico on the island is so friendly.
Yeah.
They don't know you, and they'll spark up a conversation
I
with
didn't
you,
have
or they're with
any
you, hanging out with
concerns
you.
about safety, except for when somebody was like, watch out for the police. They're not the same here. And then I'm over here like doing the hearts.
He was being weird.
And I'm like, that's
though.
because you're a criminal, bro.
He wasn't weird. Yeah.
Like, they're just looking at me like, so.
And he wasn't a true Puerto Rican. He wasn't even from there.
No.
So, like,
Damn
people who are
white
from
people.
there,
White
the people who are from there, they're so different.
It was awesome.
They
Sorry.
vibed with us.
Yeah, no,
So
it
I
was
had
a
good
great time.
Yeah, I know. So what was like your first impression when you landed in Puerto Rico? Like, what was your first impression? Because this was your first time ever in Puerto Rico, right?
Yes, yeah. When I landed, I think actually it started before we landed when I was able to like peek over like 4 people to look out the window and realized it looked like a scene from Moana. Like I had no idea. Like I really didn't do a lot of research. I just knew I was going. I've been to, tropical places before, so
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever. But seeing the landscape, like I immediately felt warmth in my chest. And so like
Yeah.
that actually really signifies, that's one of the reasons why I wore green for like the heart chakra, because the amount of warmth and love that I felt as soon as I knew, like it was like it was pulling to me. And when
Yeah.
people have asked me over the last week, like, how was your trip? It's like, I am yearning to go back.
Yeah.
And I know
That's
we've talked
crazy.
about
I have
that.
like goosebumps hearing that.
That
Same. Adia was
post-trip
like, you look like
depression.
you're going to Puerto Rico right now. I was like, I wish.
Yeah,
Literally.
like that post-trip depression, like,
it's real.
yeah, you may get 80%, higher vibes or whatever going, but coming back, like, I want to go back.
Yeah.
The first impression, like, I love the culture. I love that it didn't seem as rigid. Like, obviously the airport, we're like, bad buddy,
Yeah.
and so everybody's hyped
And they
up.
had pictures of him everywhere. They had
Everywhere.
a bunch
They
of
had
people.
even like staged
Mark
areas where you
Anthony.
could take pictures, and
Yup.
it was like
Yeah.
it was
For the concert.
It was his vibe, his
Yeah.
concert
Then second
vibe.
impression,
They knew what they were doing.
hot as hell.
Yeah.
Like, it was so hot when we got outside. I was like,
Yes.
oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, year round is like that. Like,
Yeah,
so
but I'm
freaking
okay.
hot.
I got used to it.
So did anything did anything surprise you about the culture, the food, or the vibe compared to like what you imagined?
I felt safer there than I do here.
Really?
I felt
that says a
safer
lot.
there
That's crazy.
than I do here. Because when people, obviously I'm there, I'm looking at everything. So I'm looking at people, I'm looking at buildings, like that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
but when people were looking at me, they were looking at me with curiosity. They weren't looking at me with, or like shade.
Or like you don't belong here. Or
Yeah,
something.
they're like wonder. Like I don't even know if I told you when I was going back home from the airport. This one guy, like I saw him walk past like 3 doors of the terminal, come to me, stand right in front of me, and he's just going at it. And I must have been like dead stare because I'm like, I don't know what the hell he's saying.
Yeah.
And he just says, "Oh my God, what are you mixed with?" I said, honey, all the whites. All the whites. I'm just one big bowl of white. I said, what about you? He said, Puerto Rican. I said, so you're mixed too.
I'm one big bowl of white.
One big bowl of
Yeah, I
white.
was at the Walmart the other day, and this guy, he was online, and I was wearing this sweatshirt, and he's like, I guess he was Puerto Rican too, and he's like, where'd you get your sweatshirt from? I was like, Puerto Rico, papi. And he was like, damn.
Yeah, you gotta go
This is
there.
straight from the
Straight from
island,
the
boo.
Yeah, no. So surpassing, I would just say I actually felt safer there as a tourist
That's crazy.
than I do here where I live.
Yeah. Like, this one is for us. Like, how did you feel showing, like, our culture and everything to
Well,
Shawna?
For me, since I hadn't gone since I was a little girl, it was
Yeah.
like all new to me as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, and Morro, I've been there when I was a little girl. I don't really remember much.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing it now as an adult, I appreciate it more. And it was like such a great experience, and it just breathtaking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was just so breathtaking, and it was so amazing. And it was like I said, I felt like it was the first time for me as well.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
great.
And then when our cousin Michael took us around San Juan
It was so
Friday
nice.
night.
Primo!
Yes. all the buildings and everything, and being able to see it without it being so crowded.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, there was like nobody
It was
there when we
amazing.
were
I
there
have
that
like
night.
200 pictures of just like
So do I.
architecture
The buildings.
and
Yes, the pillars
doorways
of the
and
buildings and
tile work.
everything. So it was just like, it was me experiencing it again for the first time.
Yeah.
That's how I felt too, because I was like, me and Jess haven't been on a vacation, and I talked about this earlier.
The last time we went on a vacations when our parents took us when
Florida,
I was
right?
16, 17 years old when they took us to Disney.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That
You
was
were,
the
you were a
last time.
teenager. I was like 9, 10.
And when we flew, that we were out of Jersey or out of Delaware, it
Yeah.
was to see my grandfather.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah,
that was
when
in
he
Florida
passed.
in 2018. So it wasn't a vacation. It was that we had to be there for our family. So
Yeah.
us as adults, it was our first time vacationing together. So it was
Wow.
just, it was so good. So good.
Well, we can
Something I
definitely do that
really
again.
needed it. My soul needed it for sure.
That's how I felt. I was like, and the video that I posted on Instagram, like the compilation of all of us, someone said that they were like, my soul needs this. And I was like, everyone needs this right now.
I had no idea what I was walking into. Like, yeah, I knew we were going to have fun because I love you guys. We have fun every week, you know,
Yeah.
but like, so, and maybe that helped add to the comfort.
Yeah.
You know, going to a country that I have no roots in and I don't speak the native language
Yeah.
and I'm, you know.
But you saw that it didn't matter
it
because
didn't
everyone
matter.
speaks English
it
there
didn't
anyway.
matter.
Yeah, they
And I
can
had
talk
y'all
English
and, you know, our bodyguard Joe. And so I really felt like so safe. We went to the place that we don't speak about.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like,
Oh, yeah.
you're not from here. You can't be how you are here.
yeah,
and
yeah,
I was like,
he had to
okay.
put me and Jess in our place, too.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
He grabbed
okay.
us and was like, the minute I say we're out, we're out.
Yeah.
We were
was like,
looking at
I'm
him.
your brother. I'm your husband.
Yeah.
When I say it's time
That's
to go,
okay.
it's
So
time to go.
for the viewers,
I was like, okay, Daddy.
it wasn't a bad place. It was just a private cigar
Yeah,
lounge.
yeah.
But
We
with
were
that
like
being
VIP
said,
kind of.
exactly.
But being that we were first at in that
Yeah.
bar that was so open and so white and light and everything, and then going
then we
to
go to a
somewhere that was
dark
closed.
And dark.
And
yeah.
my
he
little
was a little
light worker
skeptical.
soul's like,
Yeah.
and who the fuck are you? And yo, he
Yeah.
started with those shots of tequila, and I knew I was like, you know what, Shawna, you can make one of two decisions here. Say no or YOLO.
You had your devil on your shoulder, and you had your little
And
angel.
she's
But
like,
I had
The
my
devil,
bitches with me, and I was like, when in Rome,
Yeah.
you know, so why not drink tequila? And I mean,
No,
we
deadass.
brought the people in. We were
Yes.
pulling them off the
Yes.
street. You
I
had
bought
all
couples-
different types.
I did too.
mojitos, like we were buying people shots.
We were
like,
doing
I
it
just
all.
wanted everyone to experience what we were experiencing in that moment.
We were flying
literally.
high.
Yeah.
We were.
No lie.
You were really high.
No, we were actually. We really were high.
Yeah,
I was high on
No.
life.
No, I didn't smoke.
Neither did we.
No, we didn't smoke.
No.
We were just high off life.
We were high off life.
And the thing is like the drinks.
Yeah.
That
they're strong
bartender
there.
made that drink so good.
What's his name? Like Bernard or something
One was
weird.
Franklin.
Franklin was the first guy. That
Yeah.
she was like,
Bartholomew.
Mas Duro.
I did that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't
I have
remember.
the
He
video.
was shaking the drink and you're like,
Oh, harder. Yeah.
She was like, Mas duro. And he was cracking
Yeah.
up.
But the
Yeah.
first one that took care of us, he was really cool and he made the
Yeah.
drinks so good. Like
I've never had a
on
mojito that good.
point,
I don't even
on
remember,
point.
but I believe you.
It
He
was
was
so good.
so,
So good.
such a good
So good.
bartender. Like, so good.
I
And
don't
I was
remember
just
that.
like, holy shit. But the shots, I was like, yo, you're starting us with tequila. And
They
these
were
weren't
to the
even
brim,
regular. Yeah.
to the top.
They were
I couldn't
overflowing.
even move my cup
No.
to bring
No,
it
no,
to
no.
my mouth.
No,
he
they were
was
right
like-
there.
And then
They were
I
right
left
there.
a little bit, and fucking Franklin is pushing it to me like, no, you got to take this. And I was like, Franklin, please, déjame quieta. I was like,
You were like, no,
no
me
me
joda.
joda. I was like, I don't really take shots like that. Like, this is not.
It happened the way that it did.
Yeah.
The way it was supposed to.
Yes. Yes.
What was your favorite meal
Oh,
or snack, whatever?
the mofongo.
The mofongo.
I knew she was gonna fall in love with that.
So, okay, but I will say this. If I had to go back, because I mean that put me on to the mayo ketchup. Look at me, I'm like
Yeah, she's
salivating.
ready.
Primo brought you to that.
Yeah,
but
he was like, you gotta try it.
I'm a sucker for rice and beans. That's why you have me make it for all your family outings. And
Wait, can
that
we,
was good.
We have to talk about that real quick though, because they don't know what we're talking about.
But I liked that atmosphere. That dinner, the first night, the first supper, I guess, if you will, when we
Yes,
got there on
yes.
Friday. I don't remember the restaurant that we went to.
Raíces.
Okay, they were in
was
that
in Old
traditional
San
style
Juan.
clothing.
Yes.
But the conversation that we had that night, and your cousin was there, you know, I was able to ask questions about the culture and really get a true understanding of what it was I was looking at and where I was. And like, because like I said, I didn't really do much research on it.
Yeah.
But then experiencing and seeing the food and seeing like, and then it's just crickets when we're all
why
eating.
the
That's how you know it's good.
Oh my God.
The roots.
Roots,
Because
yeah.
it showed you pictures of the roots and
I
our
was in.
ancestors
I
and
was in
everything.
there.
And then the food. You're
was-
getting to
it
enjoy
was
the
on
food
point.
and the way they served it to you
It's a
on
great
the
restaurant, yeah.
What did they serve it in?
Oh, those
The
things,
little bowl.
where
what are
Choli
they called?
mainly
What are they called?
pilong.
Pilong. Yeah. Where
They serve it on the pilong. So it was like, it was so
It was
big, and I was
good.
like, oh my
It
God,
was so
but it was
good.
amazing.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
that was my favorite food.
That was my first time going
That
to
was
that
my favorite
restaurant,
too,
and
mofongo.
I always hear about it, and it was so good. You know what I'm mad she didn't get to try?
What?
Pateles.
Oh, yes.
Next time I gotta take you down to the
Yes,
rainforest because
yes.
there's this little
Yeah.
ass spot there. It's like the people who live there, they run it. And that's the best spot.
I've never been to a
ever.
Yunque, so that would be
Yeah,
our
next
first
time we
trip.
have to go to
Yes.
Yunque,
Dear
but that's the
Santa.
one spot I always go to. They got the best rice and beans, the best acapurias, the best
But the
empanadas,
beans
the
in the
best
other
pasteles.
place.
Oh,
The
the
next day.
Saturday's lunch.
Yes,
Yeah.
the beans there.
That I was just
She
like,
was just drinking.
She
But-
was, yeah, she was
but
like,
the pork, what it was, the carne frita, whatever.
Yeah,
the hell I
carne
got.
frita, yeah.
Yeah, I won't do that again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
too
yeah.
dry. It was too dry.
It was-
That's why
yeah.
she was dipping in her beans.
Yeah.
yeah, people
Yeah,
make
but
carne
those
frita
beans- yeah, those
different, so
beans
I
are
was
good.
expecting it
And
a
the,
little
and the
different.
pigeons didn't even like it. So.
Oh my God, she was feeding the fucking pigeons, and I looked over, and I was like, can you fucking stop? Like, I just see pigeons behind me, and I'm like, bro,
They were fucking
like,
fighting for rice on the floor.
I was fighting for a carne frita so bad. I was like, yo, he was trying to peck at it with his beak, and
Yeah.
he couldn't get
He
it because
couldn't
it was so
even. He
big.
couldn't even. I was like, yeah, that's how I feel.
I felt so bad. I was like, oh my
but
God.
that was a good place.
No, that was really
The drinks
good.
were good there.
Yeah, they
The
were.
drinks were good there. I had a couple there before
what,
we
the
went.
second place?
No, the first place.
The first place? Oh, I didn't
Well,
get a
we
drink
had
there.
lunch. Yeah, you didn't drink
Oh,
there.
no, the second place where we had lunch, that was La Tortuga.
Yes, the turtle.
Oh yeah. That
Yes.
place was good. I had two
That
drinks
drink was
there.
good because you had the mango one first,
and then I
that
had
was really good.
and then I had a pina colada.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm ready to just drink. That was where I started because we started drinking
Yes.
there, and then Joe was like,
And then we moved
Can
on down
should
the
we keep
road.
this party going?
we were looking for a souvenir store.
Yeah.
Oh, we
in a
got
bar.
it.
I
We
was
got
literally
memories.
looking for because there's like a block in Old San Juan where it's all like you jump from store to store, and it's like all.
We didn't do that.
And we did not.
Which
get
we
to do
walked
that.
it the night before on Friday night. Remember?
I know.
And we were like, oh, we want to come here, but we couldn't find the street.
But after we were already drunk, we found the street, and I was just like, "This is where I wanted to be," and now I'm too drunk to even shop,
yeah,
so I
me
didn't.
too. I remember that.
What a long day
We
that
got
was.
a
long
That was a
day.
long
We got to
day.
Old San Juan at like what
11:30.
11:30, and we did not leave there till like 11:30 at night, 12
Yeah.
at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we got home right
Even
before
my mom
midnight.
texted
We
me,
did.
was like, are you guys
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, my mom, because she saw me posting on Instagram, and then I just stopped.
Yeah.
and she was like, "What the fuck?" Like she was like, "You just disappeared. Like what's
Yeah.
going on?" And I was like, I wasn't paying attention to my phone. Like
No
I,
phone zone.
I did
We
not
out
look
here
at my
living.
phone not once. Like I was just recording us because I wanted to have all those videos and just have vibes.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like I wasn't texting nobody. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing
Oh
nothing.
god, it was so great. I miss it.
It was so
Do we
much
have
fun.
tissues?
I was like thinking too. I was like, should I bring a tissue box?
I'm gonna
Because I
try
feel
not
like-
to cry, but I cried a lot while I was there, just
Oh, I
out of
did
pure
too.
joy.
I did too.
So if you guys had to describe Puerto Rico in one word, like the energy in one word, what would it be?
Beautiful. The people were beautiful.
I think it's like magical.
the area
to
was
me.
beautiful. The vibes was beautiful.
One word.
Yeah, just one word.
Can we come back to that?
Yeah. Can we actually go back to the rice and beans story?
Look at your face. Look at your face. Okay.
Because this bitch got me all fucked up. Like she's.
It was
It was for a
the start.
holiday.
It was the
No,
start
it
of
wasn't
summer. I
holiday.
want to say
Yeah.
it was going to be for maybe 4th of July-ish, maybe around there.
One of them parties I was doing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm always
was
doing a
definitely-
get
yeah, like
together.
Like
we're like it's a Saturday, time
Yeah.
for a party.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, well, so okay, I usually make white people food, and and I'm good at certain things. Like you want pasta salad, I got you.
Well, you got me
want
into the barbecue chicken and the
deviled
crock
eggs,
pot.
barbecue chicken.
That was good.
Ooh, that chicken was
Cupcakes.
amazing.
I love her
You
cupcakes.
know,
eggs.
so like when she throws a little shindig, obviously you don't come empty-handed. But since she doesn't make me rice and beans anymore, I thought
Oh
that.
my god.
How did it go down though?
No, we were talking about what you were
Oh
gonna
yeah,
bring.
like fruit bowl or chips or whatever. And then so we're at the table, we're playing cards. back porch, middle of the night, and then I just like kind of slipped in. Okay, yeah, I'll just bring rice and beans. And the look on your face, she's never ever looked at me that way. She just stopped, and she's like if you could put "how dare you" and "what the fuck" in one expression. And I'm trying to keep a straight face. Like, yeah, I'll just do the rice and beans, like Zatarans, right?
I was like, what?
Yeah, you're like, no, absolutely not.
The fuck, you're not.
You can bring a bag of chips.
I was like, absolutely not. You're not bringing rice and beans to my house, Shawna. I love you, but I'm not doing that with you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So now it's like a little inside joke.
Night.
Yo, that shit was
Anytime
so
I want to see her crinkle her forehead, I just say,
"Don't." You're giving me wrinkles for real.
Give me wrinkles.
That definitely
This
gave me
is
a
my
wrinkle.
Shawna line.
Yeah, that
is
was
my what the fuck
definitely-
Shawna line.
That shit came out hard. Like, I was like, what are you talking about?
If I really was surprised by the amount of history, and I think I said it a couple times while we were there. Walking, Friday night in the streets while they were empty, and obviously doing our sightseeing Saturday. It did a lot of the building structure, architectural styles reminded me of a trip I had in New Orleans earlier this year, and it makes sense because they were settled by the same.
Oh yeah, you were telling me this. You were
types
telling
of
me this
people.
while we were peeing in the bathroom. Actually.
Yeah, like and so just the historical presence of the island. Number one, I was uneducated. Like, I don't know that I've ever gotten an education on Puerto Rico or what it stood for or how you had to stand, and seeing the fact that the edges of the island are a fortress.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually felt like so proud, because I think we talked about this when we were there. We were looking at the history when one of those museums or shops. Like, we wouldn't have been friends.
Well, like, as he was walking us, he was telling us everything.
But like, we wouldn't have ever been allowed to be friends.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
our generations.
It said that we were at war.
Yeah.
At some point.
Like, our people and your people. And I'm like, well.
Yeah, we looked at each other, and I was like,
here we are.
I was like, Shawna,
we
were not supposed to be friends.
Yeah,
like, that's crazy.
But we are now. And so safety, history, magic, love, passion. I think Puerto Rico,
passion is a good one.
And I saw passion everywhere.
Yeah.
Not just the naughty kind, just passion and having a passion for people, having a passion for food, having a passion for culture,
for music.
and the passion would be my one word for Puerto Rico.
That's a good word. I like
It
that.
actually just made my hands tingle. It's passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's how I feel like when I'm there. And I felt that in the concert too. Like,
Oh
my god, I cried like
You
4 times in the damn concert.
I cried 4 times.
Oh my god.
I was
God,
like,
the
but I was like ugly crying. Like, I was bawling because there were certain songs that, like, when you hear certain songs and you go through different experiences through them. Like, there was this one song that he sings that was really like a heartbroken song for me. Like, at one point, me and Joe were going through such like a tumultuous time, and I leaned on that song so hard. Oh my god, I'm like I get chills when I think about it. So when he sang that, and the way he sang it in the concert, it was like a slow version of it, and it was just so fucking. He sang it with such passion. I bawled, and Joe looked at me. He's like, "Why are you crying?" And I was like, I could never explain to you like what
Because
this song means to me. Like, this song helped me
with you.
Like, love you more.
Love you more. Like,
literally.
keep loving me to love you.
Yep.
I think for me, I have a little bit of a different take on the concert because I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
So my experience came from the power of the crowd and watching body language and people and just like.
Now,
that's interesting,
been to
though.
2 reggaeton concerts. You
This
went
year.
You went with
I'm out here
Alejandro.
acting with the best of them, though. Okay, I know where the beat drops.
You went to Raul
I know when I'm gonna
Alejandro,
shake.
and you went to
I
Bad
did
Bunny.
go.
She went to 2 of the best.
I did.
Experiencing
you.
Raul Alejandro here in the States and experiencing Bad Bunny and Raul Alejandro in Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah.
Was it a big difference?
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you right now. When he came out at the Bad Bunny concert, I was disappointed in the look.
Oh, because of the little
yeah,
scarf.
yeah.
Everybody said the same.
And like the umbrella,
I didn't even notice it was him at first.
I didn't even feel like I felt like maybe the concert that we saw in Philly of him
It was
had
so
me out
different.
here wanting to like get a surrogate. You know, like I was like, holy shit, like you are gorgeous.
Yeah, we
And
couldn't
now
see his face.
I love Puerto Rican men.
Yeah.
But his entrance at the Bad Bunny concert, not so much.
Yeah.
Like I was just excited that I saw him because I'm like, this is twice this dude. Like
Yeah.
It's
a
meant
sign.
to be.
Yeah, it's a sign.
But what I meant is like the vibes.
Oh.
The vibes of the crowd of seeing a reggaeton
I would
concert
say I was-
here.
I was-
because
to
we
Puerto
lack
Rico.
passion here.
Yeah.
That concert, the Bad Bunny concert, and of course, like the cool little light thing, like that was mesmerizing. The light show. I probably have like 40 videos, I feel like, of the concert and the pictures, and it was just like, that was very well done. Sound, lights, just like the whole flow, everything about the Bad Bunny concert was very well orchestrated. Hands down, bravo.
Yes. That's what a lot of people were saying.
And that's what he brought everybody together.
He looked like he had no budget for that concert.
I don't think he did.
I think he did not give a fuck. He said, I'm going to do it exactly
And
how I
he
want to
did
do
it.
it.
The stage,
And
the
he
props,
did it.
There was
everything.
I loved
little roosters and chickens on the like
Everything.
stage. The casita was a replica. That was like a replica,
of his home when he
in
grew
Puerto
up.
Rico.
Yeah, and that was super cool. I
I've
did
never
like
seen
that.
anything like it.
But yeah, definitely totally different vibes.
Yeah.
Being up in Philly and like stressed out and
Yeah.
and then being there where I'm like, I'm fucking in
I was
it.
really happy with our experience at the concert.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel
That's
like
great.
everyone was just like so chill. Like I was hearing stories about how people were like, the lines are bad. Like people are fighting. There's
they're
this
cutting
and this.
you
They're
on-
cutting you.
yeah.
And with that,
I didn't.
that kind of crowd, because remember, like we were starting to, like
Yeah.
I didn't want to like freak out, but I have been in, especially like Firefly, where like the crowd starts to press, and then you can't
get, like,
breathe, and then you get
claustrophobic.
that trampoline,
But I
and
did a
people
little
get
bit.
angry.
Asked her, I had to step out, and I'm like, I'm getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But I think that it flowed well. Nobody was mean to me the whole time.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
Everyone
was
was
great.
very
I wanna go
welcoming.
back.
It was
It's
very
different.
nice. And then as soon as you get there, it's like a whole festival. Like I'm trying to give them like a
The festival across the street
like
from
the
the Coliseum.
view.
yeah.
So where the Coliseum was across the street, they did a whole festival vibe. Like it was little stands of merch. They were giving out free merch, which I was a little upset that I didn't just get my ass on that line and get a freaking
They were
tote
playing
bag
like a
or something.
game just to get like
something.
little
But everyone was
merchandises
getting
and
merch and
Yeah.
stuff though, so I was a little upset I didn't get that. But there was little food stands with fucking hella mixed drinks and things like that, and there's little stand like the girl DJ, like as soon as we got in there, she was in there, she was getting the crowd hyped, like there was music everywhere, like it was so
They
freaking
hyped
fun.
everybody to get inside.
It was a really cute, and I think that really was a smart idea to like separate that like the crowd from like. Because there were so many people at the Coliseum when we got there.
They were
and it was
waiting.
only like 5:30. So
Yes.
I think it was a smart way to like not have everyone just like
Cluster in
crowded
one
there
area.
and still kind of like have fun and you know spread out a little bit, get some fucking air, and then
It was so cool.
and we lined up like at 7 and we were fine.
Yeah.
Like
I think
And
they
the line
opened
was
up.
quick, being that there
It
were
was
so
fast.
many people. We got in there so fast.
Yeah.
So I was happy about that because I was a little. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh fuck. Like
Yeah, because people on TikTok were saying how unorganized
hyped
it
stuff
was.
up.
The lines were chaotic.
I was hearing-
Hell, they've
I was
had
hearing
3 months
terrible
to
things.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people were cutting in line and stuff like that. I mean, eventually it's gonna
Oh
happen.
yeah, that still
but
happened, but
You're gonna get in there. You're gonna get to your seat, and that's it. You know.
Everyone's outfits were really nice. Like
Yes.
I loved
Yes.
watching everyone and their different outfits. Like everyone fucking slayed at
Absolutely.
that concert. Like I was so happy. There was just like I was just there like I'm so happy to be Puerto Rican. Like I was just like, yo,
It
this
was
is the
awesome.
culture.
Yes.
Like I just loved it.
Yes.
I felt so in
You
love.
felt a lot of pride.
I did. I felt like a real sense of pride that I felt like
Yes.
just ignited in me while I was there. And like we're very prideful to be Puerto Rican. Like we're like the most Puerto Rican
Absolutely.
people anyone will
I
ever
would be
meet.
Puerto Rican even in my next
In
life.
my next life for
Like-
real. But I was just like there. It felt so. I guess just because we were on the island, it felt so different. Like it was just such a
Like you
different
said, it
sense
was
of pride that
magical.
I can't even put into words. And I
Yeah.
was like, wow, like I feel so blessed that I'm able to live this life and be Puerto Rican. Like what the fuck? What did I do to deserve this? Like I was like, holy shit.
I was just happy to tag along,
yeah.
and that's fine. I'll be honorary. That's fine.
Honorary Puerto Rican friend.
Yeah.
Me and Jess, we haven't taken a trip together for a long time. We talked about. So how did it feel? How did it feel like taking a trip together?
It felt good.
Did we learn anything about each other as adults, like traveling together?
No.
No, right? I think we were the exact same that we were there as
me
we
by
were.
surprise. No, I mean, like I said, it was something that we needed. We just needed to leave this for a few days behind and
for
just
real.
enjoy.
Yeah.
I mean, I was this close to not going,
Yeah.
I know.
and she was
I was
like,
like, nope.
"Bitch, you better not."
Yeah, you.
No,
had
I
to
would
go.
not.
You
I
had
would
to
not
go.
have let her. I don't
You
give a
know?
fuck if she literally
Please,
texts me
like-
like, "I'm not going." I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm dragging your ass out of the
Yeah.
house onto
Yeah.
that plane.
So,
Like you're
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Because I know how she is.
But
She
I'm glad that I went.
overthinks.
Good.
I'm glad that I went. It was something that I needed. It was something that my soul needed. It was just, it was overall great. It was amazing. And I would love to do it again. Definitely want to do it again.
I didn't realize how much time you spent on your hair. Either of you. But I didn't realize how long it took her to get ready.
Yeah. No, she be taking
And
a while.
I don't do makeup and stuff.
You was
Very
doing
little.
You was
Very
doing
little.
makeup.
Still hogging the bathroom.
She was
though.
doing.
Very
You
little.
was hogging the bathroom.
Still hogging the bathroom.
Very little because of
You
my
look
hair.
cute.
It takes me time, especially since my hair's a little longer now.
Yeah.
You did your makeup for the Bad Bunny concert too.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I feel like me and Jess are like complete opposites.
Oh yes.
As
I'm not
sisters.
girly girl. I've always been tomboyish since I was younger.
But that's how I was. Remember when I was young too.
yeah, but you liked your dresses and you liked to get dressed.
You
I
like
was
that bowl
forced
cut,
to be
too.
in a fucking dress.
I think you really enjoyed
hated
your bowl
being
cut
in a
that you
dress.
had.
Fuck you. I did not enjoy
That's
my bowl
okay.
cut.
My mom kept putting perms in my hair. I look like a damn
Oh, yeah.
poodle.
You had a fucking perm at like
It hurts
4.
to be beautiful. It hurts to be beautiful. Like, I will never
Was it
get
an
another
at-home
perm.
perm?
Yeah, of course it was.
Hell yeah.
Of course it
My
was.
grandmother used to do that to Tutti.
Yeah,
God.
fucking burning my life
Well, I
out of my
don't.
soul.
I don't think people know that you're from Alabama.
Why you gonna do it?
Alabama.
Yeehaw.
Because like I don't know, it's like so funny to me that I have a friend from Alabama. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's kind of crazy. Like,
Well, you know, it happened.
yeah. So
I made it out.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
made it out.
we've been through like similar things, but like in different.
Well, yeah,
I don't know.
because
It's so hard.
Nobody in this room grew up with a silver spoon in their mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
But our experiences were
Because there's
so
things that
different.
me and Shawna say, and we're like, oh yeah, it happened to us too. Like,
yeah.
I did that too. Like, it's just
It's crazy.
It's that 80s, 90s survival skills
True.
too.
the way we were brought up.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
different than what it is now.
yeah.
What's something that you guys took away about the Puerto Rican culture that you'll carry with you forever?
I think that you guys, how do I not be white when I say that? I think Puerto Ricans, from what I saw, embrace music constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was one thing. Like, it's not like, oh, let's just have peace and quiet. No, like, there's always music, and there's always, like, a
Since
beat,
we
a
were
vibration.
younger, music has
Yeah.
been an escape for us.
Well, my dad was a DJ too.
But music
So
has
I
always
grew
been
up-
an escape for us.
Yeah.
But, I mean, obviously, I know what it's like hanging out
Yeah.
with y'all, but being there, like, even when we weren't, like, so much in the touristy, like, there's still music somewhere. Like, it's just
Yeah.
music, music,
And
music.
that's how it
You
is
know,
with our
some-
family. Our family also,
sometimes-
like, we have an uncle that's a singer in Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
Yes, but
Yeah, he's actually a huge singer.
he sings songs, Christmassy, canciones de Navidad. There's songs from the Christmas, and for the holidays, he's really big.
He's really big out there.
Like, he-
yeah.
Can we go be, like,
Yes.
elves or helpers or all that presents?
He
Whatever.
does shows and
It's
everything.
like in our family, in our background, that's our life. We grew up with music.
Yeah, I
And-
think that was nice.
And it's funny because I feel like sometimes, you know how whenever we're all together, like I always have music and stuff like that. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, do people think like the music is like too much or anything? But for me, I'm like, when I have people over the house or when I'm hanging out, I have to have, like, I feel like that brings the vibe.
Even
like
if
I'm
it's
like,
just in the
even if it's
background.
just low in the back,
Yeah.
I need music. And I used to think like, oh
Absolutely.
my God, something's wrong with me. Like I can't just sit down and have like a conversation with
Even
someone.
just taking a shower
But
and
I'm
getting
like,
ready,
I
we have
need
to have
mu-
music in the
Y'all
bathroom.
did.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
seen it with my own eyes.
I think
Taking a shower, music has to be on.
But I'm
Yeah.
like, that's just me. Like, I feel like it's like a vibe for me. Like, it just brings me peace and joy. Like, it really
Yeah.
does. So when I'm around other people, I want them to feel the same.
Yeah, I just you really embrace music. That's my answer.
What does home mean to us after this trip?
It's a feeling.
Yep.
Like, I wasn't home, but when I was standing outside at our Bad Bunny tree and watching the hummingbirds fly by and
Oh,
hearing
yes,
the
the
frogs
first
and
day.
then
Yeah.
a rooster going down the street and then there's a cat. Like,
Oh, with
just,
the cat.
Oh, yeah.
I miss her.
Yeah, our little beanie.
She was out there every day looking for us.
Home is a feeling that I felt when I would stand outside and hear and see those things, and like, it doesn't matter where I am. That was just it was a feeling of I belong here. I'm supposed to be in this moment, and this
Yeah.
is a beautiful sight for me to experience right now. I felt I was exactly where I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And it actually kind of shook me internally because I'm like, how do I feel so connected to a place that I've never ever
like, no
thought
roots
that I
to.
would.
Yeah.
And I have no roots to it. So, but I mean, I sat out there and
Yeah.
It was a sense of calm.
Shauna cried, bro.
I was gonna say I cried watching the
when we
damn
went to
hummingbird
Eduardo,
Because
like-
it was a sense of calm.
Yeah.
and I don't know
Because
It brings
we're
so much
constantly
peace.
on the go. We're constantly doing
yeah.
things when we
Yeah.
don't stop. Even
Yeah.
on our down days, we don't stop. So
Yeah.
when we get to experience something like that, it's like I said, it's a sense of calming.
Yeah.
You're relaxed.
That's how I felt. I
Mm-hmm.
You
was
get to
able.
enjoy.
But as far as how I feel about this home here
Yeah.
now, I feel like an imposter. Like I feel like I
Yeah.
should go find me a man.
A little Puerto Rican man.
Thank you to my man for my little spot in Puerto Rico that I go to like once a month. Like where's
That's what
that
I really
life?
wanted you to
yeah,
do.
like where's
I
that
was
life?
hoping that you would get a
Yeah,
man out there
well,
with a house and we can just, you know.
They probably thought I was with Jess, so
Yeah.
she was cock blocked.
Sorry. Sorry.
No
Sorry, not
way,
sorry.
bro.
No, it's probably for the best. Probably for the best.
Yeah, and then as soon as we got back, it was just like grind.
Literally,
grind.
and within hours.
Yeah.
And like my brain,
I don't think we even spoke.
like
The
was
whole
fried.
travels coming home, we were just so
We were so
quiet, so,
tired.
silent. It
I was depressed.
Yeah,
I was just
so
like,
was I.
fuck.
So was I.
I was
And
really
as soon
going
as I got
through it.
home, it's like I took a shower, I ate, I was already washing my clothes,
Same.
I was already picking up
Yeah,
and getting
we
ready
were
to
texting
go.
Yep.
that night.
Yeah.
I
And
put
that
some
night
clothes to
I
wash.
dreamt in Spanish and
Yeah.
woke up Tuesday morning, and I'm like,
So if Puerto Rico had a slogan based on our trip, what would it be? I think we all know.
Bad Bunny and bitches.
Bad Bunny. No, you know what I was gonna say? Nothing beats a jet holiday.
Oh, God.
Nothing beats a jet to
When we
holiday.
the first day we got there, bro, it
Oh
was
my God.
pouring. Like it would not stop. The minute we thought we had an inkling of sun,
Oh,
we would
no.
go out and it would just start pouring.
Yes.
So when we got that little bit of sun, we went out to the pool. We were like, oh yay! It started fucking pouring
it was
on us.
so hard. It was raining so
We couldn't even keep our
So
eyes
we were
open.
just in the pool like nothing beats a jet to holiday.
Oh God, yes. That's the
My
slogan.
contacts were
That's-
going.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Jess
God.
was like, my fucking contacts.
You look
She was
like a raccoon.
Yeah.
I looked like a raccoon. I had my gasolina in my hand. Like I didn't
I
give a
was
fuck.
just, floating
I
around
was like,
seeing
I
if
don't
the
care.
jets worked.
Yeah. We were testing the jets.
Testing the jets.
A little bit.
Did a little flamingo ride.
No, I think Bad Bunny and Bitches is a good one. That was a
That
good
just
one.
came out.
We definitely Bad Bunny and Bitched it the whole trip.
Oh, we sure did. Oh, we sure did.
I mean, I only went to Puerto Rico for Bad Bunny.
I know,
Yeah.
our cousin.
Not for your cousin though. Definitely
Yo,
wasn't
Michael,
for your
I
I
husband.
only get to
Pissed.
see her because she's here for Bad Bunny, but she
Yes.
doesn't come here
Our
otherwise.
cousin was pissed.
Yeah, he was.
He's like, you.
But he
only come
got a
here
free
for Bad-"
ticket, so he could
He
just
sure
take
did.
For real.
down.
I was
sure
like, yo,
did.
shut up. You coming with us.
He
So nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday. Okay, so I have a segment that I'm doing. It's called Chisme Confessions. Will people write in?
Oh, okay.
And so I have one that I thought would be like really good for us to talk about.
Okay.
Okay, so these are all anonymous, by the way, too.
Okay,
So
good. Okay.
whenever I do these, no one ever has to worry about like their shit being out there. So first, I'm so proud of you. I miss you on podcasts, but your girl needs help. I became a single mom almost 10 years ago. At that time, my youngest was 5, my oldest was 9. Now my kids are high school and graduated, so I'm finding myself bored and still not wanting to go out and do stuff for myself. I became a teen mom and was a stay-at-home mom in an abusive relationship. It wasn't until I left that I started to work. I had my first job 7 years ago and made a career out of it. CDL, beholder, school bus driver. So I'm still learning about credit and building my savings and all that. I just want to figure out what I like and I don't know where to start. I feel like I still have PTSD. Help, please. I don't want my kids to worry about me when my youngest graduates this year.
That's rough because she only knows being a mom.
Yeah.
She only knows being home with them and taking care of them. She's never taken time to take care of herself.
Which I feel like is very normal. Not normal, but I feel like that is like the story of a lot of people's lives.
Because sometimes sometimes I feel like others out there, if you do travel alone without your kids or you do take time for yourself, you're selfish. And it's not that. You can't put your time all the time for your kids and not put a little
Or
bit of
into
time
you.
aside for yourself. Because how are you going to care for your children if you don't care for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
She has to try to manage and take care of herself in some type of way. Like little settings, go out for a little bit.
Yeah. Go to like a dinner with a friend one night.
Or even go out by yourself. It's okay to go out by yourself.
Hell yeah, go out
you
by
can
myself
go
all
out
the
to the
time.
movies by yourself. You can go for a dinner by yourself until you start to meet new people and you hang out with them. But it's rough.
It's the mom guilt too, which I feel like that shit used to eat me up couple like years ago, when I think and once Vivi got to an age where she started becoming a lot more independent, like I started feeling like, okay, I don't really have to worry. And also like I do have a partner that like whatever, if I'm going out or anything, he's there, like he helps and stuff. But I was never to a point where I was like, okay, like it wasn't a him thing, it was like a me thing. Like I would feel guilty. Even though I knew she's cared for, I know she's fine, I'd be like, oh, like do I really need to go out and get my nails done? Or do I really need to go out and like do these things? Like no, like I should be home with her. Like, you know, like she still needs me. Like that was like my thing. But I think over the last few years, I started really being like, no, like I need to be a little more selfish about myself, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to pour into her and I'm sitting here with an empty cup. Like this is just not working for me. So once I started little by little doing the things that I felt like were good for my soul, and she was still fine and kicking and alive and spending more time with her dad and spending more time, you know, like, because they need that too. They like do. She can't just be attached to my hip all the time. And that was what was happening. Like she was constantly mom. And it was because I made things that way, you know, like when I didn't really need to.
And then you end up getting frustrated or you're overwhelmed yourself. But
and I'm like, I'm doing this to myself. Like it's the mom, and it's the mom guilt. It's like of us as moms, we always have to be the one, the soul, the go-to and everything like that. And I'm like, for a lot of moms, especially single moms, that is the case. But I think there is, you still do need to try and fill yourself up in whatever capacity that you can, because you're just going to be pouring and pouring and you're going to be left there like, holy shit. And then when they're older too, that's the thing. Then what?
I think that's where she's at now.
Yeah.
So I don't say that I am a single mom. I am a single parent. My son's father is, you know, we share custody. He's got an entirely, you know, new, well, they're not new, but a different family over there, siblings and things of that nature. And I did struggle with this. I struggled with the mom guilt and running myself ragged. And then, you know, you guys know my health wasn't the best. And again, how can you take care of others when you're not taking care of yourself? So for where she's at now, she's got a 15-year-old and a 19-year-old. She's been making her own money for 7 years. At least she recognizes she does have PTSD, but these are learned behaviors. And it wasn't just from that past relationship. This would be childhood and beyond, because it's how she created the life that she has. So my advice for her, it's going to be a compilation of things. Number one, get therapy. Even if it's just once a month, and keep a little list of like things that you find either make you anxious or make you angry or make you sad, those sorts of things. And then also for her, I would suggest taking a look at local events, especially events outside of her direct vicinity. Is it pottery? Is it a paint and sip night? Is it taking a walk in the park? Because when she starts to get outside of this comfort zone that she has created, she will start to think about things and see things and expose herself to people, places, and things that aren't in her direct bubble. And if she's driving a bus, she's doing the same route every day. So it's like, it sounds like she's got predictable routine. She needs to mix it up, and she'll find herself in that process. But I think the therapy for sure, because she didn't get in the situation that she was in by happenstance. That comes from a long line of either not having boundaries, not loving yourself, putting others before yourself. And then, of course, we're all mothers here. Living for your children, for them, but then when your children go off to live for themselves, what are you left with? And, you know, although we can constantly evolve, I think this is the fact that she has asked or reached out and realized that she doesn't have the answers for the questions that are burning in her heart. That's accurate. You have to reach out. That's how humans work. We reach out for support. We give each other little tidbits.
We need connection.
We can say something to each other, and we're all thinking about it for like the next 7-8 days, and it changes your mindset. It changes your life. And when you start to think about things differently, and you start to hear about new ideas or experience new ideas, it will shift your entire existence. So,
literally,
therapy. Getting out and doing weird, even if it seems weird, like go learn pickleball, go take a walk in the park, go learn a tie-dye class or whatever it is, just
do
something.
Things that are not in your comfort zone, so you can start to get used to other things out there. And she may find a lot
of people who can relate to the same exact things that she's going through, who maybe never, because their mothers didn't and our grandmothers didn't. I know my mother and grandmother and great-grandmother, they lived for food, water, shelter, children. You know, it wasn't, oh, who's my divine higher self? Like, we didn't have time for that. It was survival.
It was.
Or they didn't.
That's
but
true.
we have that opportunity now, and so that would be my advice for her.
No, I agree.
Go do some things.
Yeah, I agree. Get out and do something. I learned how to crochet.
Oh God.
Did you ever make that little dinosaur?
No, my daughter wants to teach me. That's why I haven't done it.
You
She
have
wants
to
to sit
do
down and
it.
teach me.
Crocheting is so like
I've tried it
stress-free.
before when she was starting,
Okay.
but it's supposed to help with your anxiety, and it gave me more anxiety.
Some people say that.
Okay.
It actually
It
helped
made me
with
more
mine.
anxious, but I know that once I get the process,
Yeah.
I like it. But
It's
she doesn't want me to start until she teaches me herself.
It's a little
Okay.
anxiety driven when you're starting because you want to get it. Like, I'm very much a person that, like, I'm a Virgo, so the minute I try and do something, I expect to be, like, an expert
you gotta
at it.
perfect at it. That's
I
my
have
daughter.
to be perfect at it. Like, that's how I always been my whole life. So when I started doing crocheting and I couldn't really get it, and I was like, what the fuck? But then Allie started teaching me, and I started watching hella YouTube videos. Like, I was on YouTube every day watching, and I just started going and going and going. And then now I'm just like, I just do it, and I don't even have to think. And I'm like, oh, shit.
You're like crisscross, double cross,
yeah,
dip,
and the
or whatever
pride-
they tell you.
But like the pride that comes with you, like teaching yourself something new, like
Yeah.
something that you never thought you would do. Like I never thought I'd be a crocheter.
Build
like
confidence.
See, I have no,
It
I have
built
no
some
fucking
and now you have a new
talent.
skill.
I have no fucking talent.
you do have
Okay.
talent. Shake
Stop
that ass.
it. Shake
Shake
that
that ass, Juicy J.
And it's
I
like
think the world can say otherwise.
do
if
have
I do
talent.
try to do something and I don't achieve at it, I get frustrated and I just let it
You
go.
like give it up.
I let it go. So my thing is coloring. I love coloring.
You do love
and
coloring.
I am very
yo.
perfect in the way I color. I like have to perfect everything.
That is something I
Do
will
you
say
go
though.
in with
when
the darker color on
Yes.
the inside of
No,
the
but-
line and then you shade it? Oh,
Bro,
God.
but
Yes.
I'm not just because she's my sister, but I remember since I was little, I always
And
thought
this is
my
since I was
God.
a little girl.
Jessica is like the best color I've ever seen. Like I will always try and make my shit look exactly like her, and it can never look like hers. But the way she does it is so precise. Like she's a fucking good ass
And then I
colorer.
see my niece. She does the same thing.
Yeah,
Vivi
Vivi's
colors the same way I
Vivi
color.
loves to
Uh-huh.
color, and
that
she looks
has
just
to
like
do the
her.
outline first dark, then she'll color it in lightly, and that was my thing.
Yeah.
So now Aria bought me an iPad, and I have a,
Oh my
a
gosh.
app that I just sit there for hours just coloring.
She
And
comes to my
that's-
house with her iPad. She won't even talk to me.
That's
She'll
my
just-
comfort.
She just coloring in your
colors.
presence.
Yeah.
That's my
You're
comfort.
welcome.
That's
Yeah.
what calms me
That's
down.
what
That's
calms her
what
down.
calms my anxiety down.
Yeah.
Since I was a little girl.
Well, that's
just
something.
coloring.
That's
Just
something.
coloring.
Even that thing helps.
But I wish
Yeah.
I knew other things. Like my daughter, at one time, she would have me go to Michael's and get her canvases, and she would paint.
Yeah.
And my daughter
I love
draws
painting.
very well and paints
Oh.
very. My daughter has a lot of talent in things.
she's like me.
A lot. And the thing is she is just like her, that she'll get bored of one thing, she'll
then
stop
drop it.
and start a new thing. And that was
That's how I
her
am.
when she was younger. That's why I always say we have
Y'all
each
flip-flop
other's
kids.
Yes,
Yep.
Literally.
Yes, because my
Yep.
daughter's her. She loves makeup. She loves getting dressed. She loves doing her hair. She has
She's
to,
me. She comes to me for all like so many things.
everything. And Vivi is me,
Mm-hmm.
sports and just likes to be in comfort wear, and
Yeah.
she is me all the way. So it's
So we're raising each other's
That's
like
so
Yes.
cute.
we're raising
Yes.
each other like as
Uh-huh.
it's
inner
so crazy.
child.
Yes.
Literally. Yeah. And you know other people notice that too. Like they'll
Yeah.
literally be like your sister's daughter looks like you and Vivi looks like your sister and it looks like they have the
Wow.
same
And the thing
type
is
of style.
when I was younger, my mom used to call me una viejita. I was an old lady.
Yeah.
Because
I can see that.
wouldn't let my sister play
Bro.
with other kids unless I was watching her.
Bro, she was so overprotective. of
Very,
me.
very, very overprotective. And
I was
we're
like,
6 years
"Girl,
apart.
let
So
me
it was
be."
like, and our cousins were around my age
Yeah.
age range.
Yeah.
So it was like, if they messed with her, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then it got to a point where I was like, yo, defend yourself. Which she did one time. Defend yourself. You
One
know?
time.
I can't fight your
That
battles.
All it took was that one
I
time.
can't fight your battles all the time, you know? So I was always a mom, and that's how I am now. Like you saw. In
I
Puerto
just had
Rico, I was
vacation
mom.
with you,
I
and you
had
were
to-
still the mom. You're the mom here
But
for
that's,
parties.
I
Take
feel
care
like
of
she
everybody.
always puts herself in that position though. Because when I was little, I was like, yo, like, mom was always there, you know? Like, it's not like we didn't have a present mom. So, like, she wanted to be the other mom.
No, but the thing is that yes, mom was there as from what she remembers. But when she was a baby, mom was working and in school.
Oh, that is
My
true.
mom went to school.
Yeah.
And I was home. So because I was home at 7 years old, I learned how to cook.
Yeah.
And I learned how to take care of her. She was a baby. So it was like, not that my mom forced me to become a mom and take care of her and raise her or whatever. It was just in me.
You.
Yeah, because you know how some parents, they, like, expect the older siblings to
Yeah.
be
My
the
mom never
parents.
expected
Yeah.
me to
She
help
never
her.
expected
I
it, but she was
hands-on.
always
you
like that.
understood the value that it brought, and that's how you gave and received
love.
the love.
Yep, that's how she is now to
You
this day.
received it from your mother, so you passed it on and gave it to her.
And
Like
she's
you
still
guys
be
saw.
trying. She's still be trying to be like that for me. I'm like, bro, like relax.
Yeah.
Like now,
It's
I'm
my
like,
turn.
I'm like,
She making my eggs in the morning.
Yeah, like in the
Bro,
trip,
I'm like, relax.
Mom, but that's how I am. That's my love language.
What's the
I
the little things with the
Surullos.
sugar?
Surullos.
We
Say
were
it
making
one more time.
surullos.
Yep.
They're the cornmeal.
Oh, we found
Yep.
them. Yeah, I'm glad. I wish they sold them like that
They do.
here.
I feel like I need a
They
little
do.
cinnamon on
I
them
never
next
see
time.
them.
Well, Mom and Choli can find them. They
They're
always
probably
find them over
in the
there.
pueblo.
Yeah.
'Cause that's-
But that's how I am.
That's how
bring
she
you
is.
to my home. I'm cooking for you. I'm giving you snacks. I'm making sure you.
Well, that's like our love language too,
Yeah.
like as adults, because I feel like
As Puerto Ricans.
as Puerto
too.
Ricans,
Yeah.
like our
You
language
go
is
to
like
anyone's
food.
home and it's like we have to feed you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
I was brought up, and that's how I am.
Yep.
No, I accept it.
I accept it.
I accept your
She's like
love in
giving,
that manner.
she's like giving all the food.
Yeah, that's
like,
fine.
I'm not like a breakfast person.
Me neither.
I'll jump straight
But
into
I will
lunch.
eat it if someone's cooking it.
I jump straight into lunch. Like I wake up craving a fucking quarter pounder with
I
cheese
haven't
and
eaten yet
nuggets.
today. What time
I
is
don't
it?
crave
Yeah.
breakfast. Like I crave like fucking
I have
savory
to. I have
wings
to have
and shit. Like
breakfast.
I want
have
wings.
to have at least a little something with my coffee. I just have to.
Yeah. I'm not a breakfasty person. But I mean I ate it. I ate a little here and there.
Something.
Yeah.
A little something.
But I be craving like I just be wanting to go straight into dinner. Like
Yeah. I was like,
And
where
I
can we
love
get rice
breakfast
and
for dinner.
beans?
I like to have pancakes
some rice
sometimes
and
for
beans.
dinner.
I just want some rice and beans.
yeah.
Is that too much to ask for?
Shawna just wants her rice and beans. That's all she
That's
wants.
it. Like I could probably live off that for the rest of my life.
Well, I hope that you took the advice that we gave you and venture out a little
Yes,
by little.
Try little by little, baby
It's
steps.
hard.
Put one foot in front of the other. It's not going to be easy, but eventually you will get into a groove.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
would also like to point out that finding like a sisterhood or at least one other person, not to like trauma bounce off each other, but just
Yeah.
someone else who's also working towards a better version of them. Kind of like an accountability partner or someone that
Yeah.
you feel like, and if you've got that person in your life already, that's fantastic, but not everybody grows and changes at the same pace.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you don't, you're probably going to find someone that you can rely on for those women thoughts, those women feelings, when you go and get out of your comfort zone and do one of those cool crafts or something like that.
I feel like we're each other's accountability.
Definitely.
Oh, we are.
Definitely.
I feel like we built like this little sisterhood that I'm like so happy about it.
Yeah, but accountability when it comes to working out, though, we really be sucking on that.
we're bad.
Yeah.
we need
So-
we need to like fucking hold each other
I'm
accountable.
about to say, that's the
So,
only
for
thing we know.
others,
Yeah, Jess is like, don't
That's on
put me in
y'all.
that.
That's on y'all.
We
We'll
will
get
talk
there.
about that. We'll do
We'll get
that.
there one day.
I'll be like once like the fall and winter comes, I'm
She
at
is
home
lying.
a lot more.
We were supposed to
No,
start
I'm
last
not.
November.
Yeah, I remember.
Shut up.
And then
When
we
I
were
first
supposed to
moved
start
here.
Christmas. And then we were supposed to start in the new year.
Yeah, but now
then we
I
were
feel more
supposed to start
comfortable
before
being
bikini
down
season.
here. I feel more comfortable being down here in the basement because now it's like a little more cleaned up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I
no, no,
wanted
yeah,
to do.
Yeah.
So now that it's a little more cleaned up, I'm like willing to be down here. Before
Okay.
I wasn't.
Okay.
Like it was.
Well, I
giving
wasn't
me-
willing to
It was
be down
giving me
here
gross
either.
vibes. Yeah, we were not.
I was like, nah, I like being chubby.
But now I've been starting to work out with her because in cheer she has to do a lot of
Okay.
conditioning and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been out here more like every day we're down here stretching and conditioning. So I'm trying to help her, and I'm
Okay.
like I need to help myself.
Okay.
So
I've been making LJ work out a little bit.
yeah, I think it's
Just not doing it with
important for kids to work out. Like I think it brings a lot.
Well, he's changing. Like I
Yeah.
can see it, his traps and his shoulders and stuff. And I was like, I told him yesterday. I said, listen, bud, like you're gonna be changing at a rapid pace. You're
Yeah.
already seeing that.
Yeah.
We weighed him yesterday. There's less than 20 pounds difference between the two of us. He's
Damn.
almost 5 inches
He's tall
taller
as
than
hell.
me.
Yeah.
For 13. Like,
Yeah.
so I said to him, I'm not telling you that you have to do crazy workouts. I was like, but every day, at least do some push-ups, some sit-ups, some
Yeah.
squats, something. Because, like,
It's
buddy,
good. You gotta get
I
your
was like,
blood going.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, you're
It's good for you.
developing. Don't put yourself behind.
Yeah.
Like, you need at least some physical strength. So,
Well, we need to take that advice.
I know.
We need some
Well,
fucking
listen,
physical-
I gave it.
We
so
be
I'm
hot
just-
as hell going up a flight of stairs. Like
Oh my God.
We did make it,
we was
though.
fighting
Steps
for
of El
us.
Morro. I was
El
gonna
Morro.
die.
It was giving Jet 2 holiday.
It-
like no, it was bad. We
Yeah,
gotta.
those steps
I
are-
will say, everyone is
My
like,
legs were done.
you don't look near as bird as I thought you would. And I'm like, it's hard to, like, when you're inside the bars, there's not a lot of sunshine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we were
I
in the
didn't get
bar.
sunburned.
We was
I didn't
just
get
we was in
sunburned.
their bar the whole time.
I was out walking the streets at night and in the shade in the day.
Yep,
like when
absolutely.
you
Yeah,
it's hard
we
to get a
had
sunburn in a bar.
we had the time of our lives.
Oh
We
god.
sure did.
I'm glad we experienced it together.
Yeah.
We definitely gotta go back, or we gotta plan our Jamaica trip.
Yes.
I fucking love Jamaica.
I would be down for that.
I would definitely be down
What's
for
the best time of year to go to Jamaica?
I have to take my passport out.
Let me see.
Ooh, I gotta go get mine.
It says typically from late November to April, because that's their dry season.
So is that our Christmas present to our kids?
Jamaica.
Bro. I can't do another trip this year.
Okay, no, I don't want to either.
It gets crazy for, like, with the pot. Like, it's getting crazy with the pot.
Are you having a birthday party?
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. My birthday's on Saturday. No, Sunday.
No, Sunday.
And I have no plans.
Are we doing the Madonna thing? No.
Probably not. I haven't even got... I've been so focused on Vivi's,
Okay.
like, thing. So, it's gonna be... The theme is so fucking cool. It's basically just like a live show, like a rock star live show. Like, and when I tell you, like, everything that she put together is so fucking dope. Like, it's like all her favorites, like Avril Lavigne, Paramore, like...
She's me. Telling you.
She's me, bro. Like, that was me when I was young. Like,
I was living
I
that
put her
life.
onto all of this shit. I put her onto everybody because that's all I listened to when I was young. And it was just like, I feel like as a Latina too, it's like when you're Latina and you listen to like pop rock and metal and all that shit, you get people look at you and they're like, oh, you're like, you're a white
Puerto
girl,
Rican.
like you're a gringa.
Why are you listening to that?
I used to get that all the time, and I'm like, let's normalize like Latinas loving rock and like pop rock and punk rock and shit. Like I love that
all
shit.
That stuff, and it's like
people always used to call me a gringa when I was young because I was
that's
always
like me having the damn. But you're
Why you listening
Slavic.
to
yeah.
rock?
People be like, why are you listening to that? And I'm like, bro, like, can we kill it?
Shatter these
Like,
cultural
rock the fuck
divisions.
on. I don't care if I'm Puerto Rican. I love
tired
rock.
of the division on everything.
Everything.
You can love whatever you want. You can dislike whatever you want.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't take
matter.
away from who you
Just go
are
live your
and your
life.
roots. Yeah.
Go live your life.
But I used to get that so much. Like, people used to call me a gringa, like, in our fam, everything. Like, I was always the white girl because I spoke
fine.
a certain
It's
way,
okay.
or I went to a different school than everybody. And I was just like, bro, like, I can't even like punk rock. Like,
You
what
can.
the fuck?
You can.
But so now that
can.
BB's like that, I fucking love it.
If
Because
I
I'm
can
like,
go to Puerto Rico, you can like
I
Paramore.
can like,
If I go to Puerto Rico, you can like
I
Paramore.
like Metallica.
We're
Like, I
bringing
like
up
all
our
that
girls into all the stuff that we used to listen to. So
Yeah.
just when I hear my daughter listening to the music
That
used
we
to listen
listen-
to when I
it's
was
so-
younger, it's like, oh yes, I
It's
love
the
it.
best. Like, I love
Love
that
it.
she's in this era because this was my favorite era of me when I was young
LJ
too.
is not
Like,
a
it was
fan
so
of
fun.
the emo.
And you're
he makes fun of me
carefree.
for being emo,
Oh,
but he will occasionally bust out a little like, "Don't waste your time on me." Like, he does that. Like he'll mock or he'll do his hair.
Maybe
like,
does the same thing. No,
can't,
she's
I can't.
definitely. I think she's gonna be in her punk rock era for a
Good.
long time, and I'm
because
like, you know what?
That's
Fuck
an
it.
era in a woman's life where she doesn't take a lot of shit.
Exactly.
She don't take shit.
That's
doesn't
what
take
it
a lot of
is.
shit.
That's
Take
why I
shit.
said I hope she
She's
stays
got
in that
confidence.
era.
She's got a voice. She's like,
I
fuck
think
you.
that builds confidence
Yes.
in you.
And I think
Let her
it's
be.
for
Let her
at
be.
such a young age, she knows what she likes and what she doesn't like, and she knows
She won't
how
get
to
peer
tell
pressured.
people how to respect her.
Yeah.
and things
And
like
that's-
that. Like,
She doesn't get peer pressured into
No.
shit
Well,
either.
y'all need
she
to take a round
sets
of applause for
herself
yourself because she's got the
boundaries.
support.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
She has support
It's
backing
true.
her,
'Cause
which gives her
Allie's
the
the same
confidence to
way.
be
They're-
herself.
Yep.
Allie's the same way. She sets her boundaries. If she don't
They
want
do.
to, no.
Yep.
No.
They're-
That comes from being good parents because when your
And
parents have
parenting
your
the way we
back
did.
and you're heard in your family unit and you're heard in the
Absolutely.
house and you're cared
That's true,
for,
yeah.
you're not going to let someone outside the house disrespect you
Yeah.
or hurt you or talk down to you because
See, because when we
you
were
have
brought
that
up,
support.
we were brought up of you have to
You
say
have
bendición,
to
you have to say
respect-
hi,
yeah.
you have to give your
Oh.
hugs, you have to give your kisses, and it's like no. And I tell my daughter
Eat
that all
that
the
shit
time.
sandwich.
If you don't feel comfortable around a certain people, family or not,
have to hug
you don't
them.
have to hug them. You don't
don't
have
have
to
to
say
touch
hi.
them.
You
Which
don't have
most
to give
of the
them a
time I don't
kiss,
blame
and
them.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yep.
I don't care if anyone says that my
Let
child
it-
is disrespectful.
let it
No,
disrupt
my
them.
child is setting boundaries for herself.
And that's the thing. I don't think they're it's not a disrespectful
It's
way.
not.
Like
It's
they
not.
can still say hi and say hi to you. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be a whole fucking hug
and
and
kiss.
10
It doesn't.
kisses
It
like
doesn't.
that. If they're not comfortable with that,
Absolutely.
like, because I feel like Vivi's not much of a hugger. She's
No.
not much of like a kisser. Like she'll let me do
I
it
don't
to
even
her
know
and
the last
stuff,
time I
but
got a hug from
yeah,
her.
like she doesn't hug like that. Like she's just not like an affectionate
My
person.
daughter
Yeah.
is the same way.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just not like that. And it's like, so that is making her, it makes her feel awkward and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But she'll salute you in different, like, hey, how are you? Like, she'll
see
talk
me and
to
she'll
you.
be like, hey, Pookie.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's,
She'll be like, hey, Pookie.
she'll be like, hey,
Yeah.
Pookie,
Hey,
I miss
baby.
you. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Let's
her way
normalize
of
that.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I'm like,
But
she
we
doesn't
were
need
brought
to
up,
be
sit on this
affectionate.
weird bunny's lap. Sit on this weird costumed man's lap.
Yeah.
Like, let him whisper sweet nothings.
Like, what the fuck was that?
LJ has never been a fan of any sort of like animatronics costume ever. Like, ever. So that was something that I had to unlearn
Yeah.
I don't have to make my son do Easter photos. I don't have to make him do Santa photos, like all of that stuff, because you're right. Like, why the fuck am I taking you and putting you on a stranger's lap?
Absolutely.
Now that you think, I'm thinking about it, like, that is fucking weird. Like, why
And
were
they're
we...
masked up. Like,
Yo,
if
for
a
real.
masked stranger touched my child any other time.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm like, hey, let me pay $70 for this.
For real.
What the
And it's
fuck?
funny because I remember when Vivi was like, she did a picture with Easter. I didn't even plan this. We were at the mall. I had no fucking planning of this at all. She saw the Easter bunny there. And immediately she was like running, like she wanted to go take a picture with it. But it's because it's a bunny. Like she doesn't think it's like a man in the thing. She was like 3. So I have this random ass picture. She's dressed like a normal regular kid. Everyone's in dresses and shit. She's there chilling with you. She wanted a picture with him. And I just thought it was the funniest thing. I'm like, this girl
I think it's part of that programming that we, maybe not us individuals, but has been taught in society when it comes to children. If you're good and you want something, come and ask for it from this stranger.
Yeah, it's
and
weird.
then it gets a little dark for me.
Yeah.
And so that was something I never forced on
It is
Alger.
cute. Yeah, it is weird. But she never wanted to do
social
pictures
norm.
with Santa, and she always thought Santa was... She's like, he's creepy. Like, she thought it was creepy.
It is creepy.
But that Easter bunny she loved when she was 3. I don't know what it was.
Even now, remember when we were
It's because she knew she was
I
going to love Bad Bunny.
I gotta show you the picture. She's a Bad Bunny fan since she was little. I swear. That makes more sense. But she never cared for Santa, like none of that shit.
Yeah,
like
she was never big on that stuff.
Yeah. I'm doing a Halloween party this year. I'm doing another one. Yeah.
I mean,
I do it anyway.
have you seen your compound? Why wouldn't you do all the parties?
Exactly.
I mean, we could certainly do it at our house, but
I want to do a little Halloween thing here again, but like I want us to actually dress up. Like last year we did the pajama thing. Like everyone just came in pajamas.
Last year? I don't think so.
You didn't come last year.
No.
Because honestly, I think I invited you, but you didn't have LJ, and it was supposed to be just a kid thing.
It was supposed to be a kid thing, and it blew up.
And it ended up becoming this whole fucking shindig that we got so fucked up, like for no reason, bro. It wasn't even supposed to be like a party like that. I was like, I'm doing something small for the kids, like they do crafts, whatever. It was so small. Bro, we wilded out. I threw a banger. Like, I wilded out.
Yeah.
Where the hell was I?
I have no idea, but I know I told you.
I had 4 grown-ass men trying to carry me out of the bathroom.
Yes. That was when she first came down. It was like a month in. We were celebrating basically her too being down here.
I wasn't even a full month here.
Wait, were you?
I was here.
You was here. We did karaoke. Wait. You were here.
Yeah. I got wasted.
Yeah,
I got wasted.
You
I was
were
like,
here.
oh, this sounds really familiar.
That was the first time we did karaoke, and you were like crying.
Yeah.
Because you were like, this is so
I'm in there,
beautiful.
all my lesbian shit, like Ani DeFranco and fucking like
what did you sing?
And you were in the bathroom puking your brains out.
Yeah, that's right. You were here.
Yeah, I was here.
Was LJ here though?
No,
he wasn't.
absolutely not.
That's who I remember. That's why I don't remember seeing him. So I'm like, I don't know if Shawna was.
But I feel like maybe I came like
you came later.
No costume.
Yeah. No, but we didn't have costumes.
We were already fucked up, and Shawna was like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And that's when you were like,
"Yeah, I was like,
we're hanging out. Come over."
Yeah,
and you just popped in afterwards.
over.
It was just a kid thing.
I did get wasted. Yeah, because I stayed in the dog room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You stayed over that night.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, we got it in.
And that was
you've
not
been
planned.
sober ever since.
And Jessie stopped drinking after that day because she was so terrified.
I was so scared to drink. After that, I drank a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I still have that. Oh my God. Remember that when we were doing the Thriller dance?
Oh God.
I will post I'm going to post all these old Halloween videos so everyone can see because we had the best time. It was so much fun. Like, it was so fun. I don't know what I'm going to do. So right now I don't have any plans for my birthday.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Well, we'll leave it on that note because we're already like, I think over an hour in.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Here we are.
We've done a lot.
Right.
But that was a great experience, and I'm glad that we all got to experience that together.
Absolutely.
Yes,
it was
thank
beautiful.
You. Thank you for
we
the
have
love.
to do
It
it
was
again.
magical, and it was
passionate. Yes, it
Bad
was.
Bunny and bitches.
Bad Bunny and bitches.
Yes, it was absolutely amazing.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, go watch the Chisme Corner videos on on YouTube. It comes out every Thursday. And make sure you subscribe and make sure you leave a review for us if you love this episode. Follow us on the Chisme Corner on Instagram, and I will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.